Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are doing leg workout. It is another therapy session, gym session, as I like to call it, therapy session, because it is like a therapy for me. When I go there, I forget outside world and just focus on here, torturing my body. So we are starting with this hamstring curl machine unilaterally. You know, it is a good machine if you have it. We just have now also laying hamstring curls. I didn't try it yet, it just came to the gym, but for now I am doing with this one still. It is good. I am planning to progress by weight on it. As you can see, my reps are slow and controlled. Well, I try to be at least as much as I can control the weight on the way down, especially because bringing up relatively easier when you need to slow and control full weight on the way back. It's a little bit harder. As the set progresses, of course, it is getting harder and harder. So I am trying to do with my leg workout like this, because I don't have strong legs and I can go heavy as I can for the moment. So by time, I am planning to progress by weight, and after some increase on the weight, I plan to do same exercises by again same tempo, with same tempo. So we will see how it will go. For the moment, I can tell you honestly, it is working for me. I feel good, and pump is there, of course, after all this workout, forcing myself to do the repetitions that I don't count the reps, just I try to match if it is unilateral exercise, to keep the balance on the body. Otherwise, this workout I did 10 repetitions, next time I did 12 or 8. I don't really measure or count like this. I just try to focus on the same day. This is why maybe I am missing progressing faster, but this is how I like to do also. So this is going like this for the moment. Again, we are doing 3 sets here. Each side has 15 kilogram. For the moment, this is what I can handle. Sometimes 17.5 kilogram for each side, but usually I keep at 15. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you. For such a small audiences for like my channel, it is really motivating or demotivating. If one subscriber I have plus or minus, it is really affecting the mood when I am doing editing videos, especially if I see someone left the channel because whatever the reason. It puts me a little bit down, but thank you for your support and following along my journey. Now we are doing 4 quads, again unilaterally. This is also good equipment, good piece of machine. For the moment I have 25 kilogram each leg. Sometimes I do 30 kilogram. Again, this is currently what I can handle, and if the day I'm working out I feel good, energetic a little bit, I try to push myself with the weight and the repetitions, if both available for me. if I can handle. Otherwise I can just try to push with the weight or the tempo. Again, slow and controlled tempo on the way up and down. Especially I try to force myself to slow and control the weight, feel the weight. You know, it is this exercise, especially something like the previous one, also same bicep curl or tricep push down for legs. You know, same logic. So before, actually, my leg day was not so, you know, I was not looking forward to it, but since maybe half year I am okay, I'm motivated to have a leg day. Sometimes I skip recording video because, you know, these machines are used often by usually ladies, so usually busy, and I, you know, working with someone else most of the time, so I don't record. Otherwise I don't skip. I try not to skip leg days. I train to I like to train every body part. Actually, there is no, you know, less favorite, but the most favorite one I can tell is my back days. I like to train, you know, it is also kind of, I guess, because of the weight. I try to use heavy weight, you know, again for my body. I try to push and try to handle on the back days with heavy weight. So for the moment, it is my favorite day to train. Otherwise, rest body parts, shoulder, chest and legs, I would say equal. Doing a drop set, the last set here. Again, trying to control the weight and slow the tempo. As you can see, maybe sometimes I rush in the rep for the repetitions, but when you do slow motion during exercise, you really feel the burn, maybe, you know, lactic acid build up. But it is, of course, it's a good feeling that you feel where it is burning, so it is really working if it is the aimed area on your muscle. So it is really nice, and you can tell you had a good session. Here again, as I said before, maybe on my video, it's like teardrop part. I don't know the muscle name, I didn't look it up, but yeah, that's what I feel. It's the burn. Seated hamstring curls we are doing here. If I'm being honest, I think my legs too thin for the moment, so sometimes I put this support on the legs, like pin 2 or sometimes pin 3. Pin 2, it's a little bit loose, so it keeps me pulling forward, of course, as I do the motion. But if I put pin 3, it's a little bit tough. I sit properly, actually, I feel, you know, where this machine exercise properly done, turning point, I don't know the name. So it feels good, but it is a little bit hard on my quads. I feel it's getting squeezed too much, so I try to control myself also not to pull forward too much, so I can execute the exercise normally. I'm hoping they will grow, and this would be the indication where I cannot fit for the pin 3, so pin 2 a little bit looser, so it will be a nice indication. But for now, yeah, still in between. This equipment also, you can easily control the weight, you know, you feel heart a little bit not easy, you can lower the weight, or if you feel strong, of course you can increase the weight and do the same. Maybe this machine not so much controlled tempo, or this is my last set and drop set here. I'm trying to do as much as repetition I can. So last burn here. Yes, we are going to leg press now. Even yes, if you've seen my leg videos, even order sometimes not changing. Again, if it is busy, of course I am changing one exercise before and the other one on the line, but usually this is how it goes. This leg press, I guess I am at my maximum weight. There are two 20 and 115. I can do maximum 320 plates each side, so I didn't push any further with the weight for the moment. I am not sure. I don't want to be smashed, but yeah, plan is there, of course. There are different type of machines also, like equipments. Leg press, I guess we have one squat machine also. But when I use these machines, I don't feel so comfortable on my knees. Again, maybe because of my legs are not so strong. So I don't really feel, I am not even putting heavy weight there. Maybe it is not related with the weight. Maybe I, of course, don't know how to position my feet, you know. Of course, it is important part. Ankle mobility could be also. But this machine the most comfortable for me for leg press, or in between squats. So we are doing again last set here, drop set. As you can see, before dropping the weight, my feet were a little bit separated from each other. Now it is a little bit closer, and one more drop here with the lighter weight, and I will place my feet a little bit closer to each other, further closer. So I really feel the burn on the quads, you know, the outside part of the legs. So it is really nice. Of course, you can use this machine also for adductors and hamstrings, you know, by placing your feet differently, a little bit higher, wider, so you can work all parts, emphasize a little bit better than the other part by placing your feet differently. My toes at the moment I place a little bit lower than the, you know, the plate that I'm pressing, so this is the most comfortable for me. Now we are doing inner thigh adductors, right? I hope I am saying correctly with the adductors, inner thigh. So this is, yeah, outer thigh I haven't done yet, so maybe I will try. It is next to this machine actually where I placed the camera, so maybe one day I will try it too. Again, here I am trying to control the weight, you know, feeling each part of the muscle, I can tell you, working, stretch or squeeze part. It is really there. Again, as I said, I am trying to control the weight on my leg days with every exercise. so that I can really feel whether they are working or not. Because if you are rushing into the rep, and if you don't have the mind muscle connection, and you are, you are as a body there but mind is outside, so it doesn't really feel, you don't even feel that you worked out. So that's the important part. As I said, it is like a therapy session for me, going to the gym, spending time there, not talking with the people, but exercising. So it is really nice and relaxing. Where you can torture yourself is become relaxing. It is your therapy. Calf raises, yeah, again, I am doing actually every leg day, but I don't put on the video, not to make it longer. Just sometimes I put there also. Again, as you can see, it is not even a weight, maybe they're just 15 kilogram. I saw some ladies doing for more than this. I did maximum 3 15 kilo plates, but I have no connection. I mean, I don't really feel the muscle is working. Yes, my legs are moving, my feet is bending and working, but the muscle I cannot tell. So I don't really put heavy weight here. If I am feeling muscle, if I feel the burn with a good amount of repetitions, that's good enough. Of course, I am pushing myself to my limits, but not with the weight, with the control, with the tempo. So it is much more logical and working for me. That's the way I do. Otherwise, of course, what is working for you, you know your body, you have the feeling there, so go for it. This is, as you know, this is a chest press machine, where you can just control the weight with your feet for your not damaging your shoulders maybe, and for safety reasons. But I use for calves also. It is really, really good. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.